Hello, good morning. I'm back. It's been like 2 years. But I thought I'd try a vlog today. I have the day off of work and I'm gonna do some pre-prep for Thanksgiving and I've got some fun stuff planned. I just got up about 5 minutes ago and I'm sitting on the couch and I'm drinking some tea. Let me show you. I already got out my Christmas or my holiday mugs. So I'm like easing into the holiday season, even though it's not quite past Thanksgiving. I'm gonna make some cranberry sauce today. I'm having lunch with a friend. I've got to do some last minute shopping, but right now I'm just having a quiet morning. I'm going to do some knitting and drink my tea, which is good. And then I'll get started on my day. I'm working on right now a sweater for myself, and I couldn't decide how long to make it. It's supposed to be cropped, and I thought I would make it cropped even though I don't normally wear short things. But then that way I could wear it over dresses and with skirts. Specifically a dress that I wore this summer that I spilled. It was a bad dining out night. I spilled like everything on it. I got olive oil on it. I got like tomato-based soup on it. It's a silk dress. I've had it for a long time. I really like it. And it's kind of on the top. I don't know. It was a disaster that night eating, my table manners. The food was very good. So I was digging in and I wasn't letting anything stop me. Anyways, the dry cleaner could not get the stains out. So I thought, oh, I'd make this sweater and then it would kind of be like a skirt. But I like this sweater so much. If I have enough yarn, I may make it longer. But I'm not sure I have enough yarn. So I'm going to knit the sleeves and then go back and figure out how long to make it. I'm also working on a project that I'm not going to show in case my mom sees this because it's for her. Here, it's in this bag. I don't think I gave away anything. And I'm almost done with that. And it's been a really nice project. During the Christmas season, I will probably reveal a little bit more. So my new daily routine is I light a candle. I have a vanilla cardamom spice one burning right now. It's very autumnal and kind of gets me in a nice, happy holiday mood. And then during the pandemic, I had a lot of extra free time. Our schedule and our lives changed kind of drastically. And so one of the things I started doing is playing chess because it was something I'd always wanted to do. And so every morning I start my morning off now with a chess puzzle, kind of like a crossword puzzle, except it's for chess. I also got into word puzzles for a while, but I'm very frugal and I refuse to pay for the word puzzle I like. And so I do the chess puzzle and then I do a little language learning while I drink my tea because I picked up some languages or some language learning kind of to improve it. I took in school, I studied Spanish and Latin, and I had actually quite a bit of Spanish and Latin. So I've been going through and kind of trying to revive those skills and then add on to them with some other languages in the hope that one day in the future we'll be traveling again. Sorry, that's not COVID. I'm vaccinated. If you're not vaccinated, you should talk to your doctor to see if that's the right thing for you to do to get the FDA approved, if you're in the US, vaccine. And if you disagree with that, I'm sorry. Feel free to unsubscribe. Please don't leave me hateful comments. I strongly believe in the safety and the efficacy, oh, that's a hard word, without my tea, of vaccination as a public health tool for keeping the community at whole safe. And I strongly recommend you speak with your physician or your medical provider to see if getting the vaccine is the right choice for you. Caveat, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nurse, I'm not a healthcare professional. I am not dispensing medical advice. Anyways, I hope this ends up being fun. And I'm sorry for such a long break. It was all because I hate editing videos. And everyone I've talked to about how much I love putting YouTube videos out there about knitting, because, you know, one of my number one loves is knitting, says, oh, you should just hire someone to edit the videos for you. So I may do that in the future. These vlogs are going to be messy, not edited, no cute subtitles or anything, probably no notes or anything, but that's okay, something to watch. I personally love vlogs when I'm knitting of about 20 to 30 minutes in length. I find that perfect. So that's what I'm going for today. Okay, well, I'll see you later. Hello, part 2 of my day. It is now about, oh, let me look. I think it's about 8 o'clock. Sorry. No, it's 9 o'clock. Oh, I'm an hour behind. That's okay. It's my day off. So now I've had some breakfast. I had a toaster waffle. I'm addicted. It started maybe 6 months ago, you know, pandemic life. I got the big box of the Eggos. They're not even the healthy ones. They're the Eggo toaster waffles that are delicious and so good. I just toast them, put butter on them. They're so sweet, you don't need syrup, and I eat them like a piece of toast. So I'm still drinking my tea. I had my toaster waffle. Now I'm going to play my cello for a little bit before I do a little exercise and take a shower because I'm meeting a friend for lunch at 11:30. We're sitting outside on a patio. We're both vaccinated, but we're still pretty cautious about COVID. The numbers are pretty good in our area, but kind of on the rise. So we want to be a little bit careful going into the holidays because I'm going to see my parents. And, you know, we're going to be inside for Thanksgiving. I'm cooking. I'm supposed to do some food prep today. Anyways, so I'm going to play my cello. I just had my fall recital. So I kind of got to redo what I'm going to be practicing since I'm moving on from those pieces. And I think today I always start with scales. I play my cello. I try to play my cello for about 2 hours every day because practice makes progress. And I will not get better if I don't practice. And I enjoy it. It's something I really enjoy. So I think today I'm going to work on some Bach, which is like my favorite to play. It puts me in such a good mood. The music is so incredibly beautiful. If you've not heard any of the Bach cello suites, go out to iTunes or Spotify and just type in Bach cello suite or Yo-Yo Ma and look for a recording of the Bach cello suites and start listening to them. You've probably heard, even if you don't like classical music, I'm sure you've heard at least the beginning prelude to the suite number 1 in G major because they use it in a lot of movies, and I think it was used in a car commercial at some point. But the whole piece of music is beautiful. It is a work of art. It makes me feel a little verklempt. It's so beautiful. I can't play it like that, but I aspire to one day. I'm working on suite 1 now, which I think is probably the easier suite. And if you want to skip to the end, suite 6, if you're listening to it, is also incredibly gorgeous. The whole thing is, but yeah, so I think I'm going to work on that today. I'm going to work on some etudes, which are like studies, practice studies to get my fingers moving faster and me playing more in tune. And yeah, see, there's Mr. Cello ready to come out for a little practice session. So I'm going to do about 40 minutes this morning, and then I'm going to do some, hopefully a little bit more before I leave, and then I'll do the second hour or so broken up when I get back from my lunch and my errands. I'm going to the yarn store today with my friend because a few weeks ago, a couple of friends of mine, I'm so excited, they wanted to try knitting and they want to knit scarves. So we had a day where we sat outside and I went over the basics with them, and now they want to move on to big projects. Oh, God, I'm sorry. I haven't brushed my hair, and you can see I'm broken out. I went out this weekend to do some things, and I had to wear a mask the whole time, and my skin hates the mask. Oh, my nose is like not happy, but it's good. It's what I can do to help keep others safe. It's an easy thing, even though my skin hates it. Anyways, so we're going to the yarn. Our local yarn store is Rumpelstiltskin Yarn. If you're in Sacramento or the Northern California area, it is on R Street in Sacramento. It's a very, very cute little yarn store. It's not huge, but they have a ton of great yarn and little notions, and the people there are very, very kind, and I love going there. It's always a good day. And then right next to the yarn store is the Tea Cozy, which is where I get my loose leaf tea and other accoutrements. So we're gonna get some tea today too, I think. And this morning when I was making my second cup of tea, because it was a 2-cup kind of day, my electric kettle broke. So thank goodness I didn't give away my like old-fashioned boil water on the stove kettle so I could make a cup. Otherwise, horrors. I would have been reduced to heating up my water in the microwave. Oh, that's terrible. I don't know why I think that's so terrible, but I do. Anyway, so I'm gonna have to go find a new electric kettle. Yes, I can boil water on the stove, but the electric kettle boils the water in like a minute and a half. I don't know. It's so easy in the morning when I wake up and I'm tired to just like flip the switch, boil the water, make my cup of tea. So I'm kind of on the lookout for that. But I'm going to get some practice done, and hopefully I will remember to check in later. And by that point, hopefully my hair will be brushed. I did brush my teeth, but I'm going to have to brush them again because I'm still drinking tea. Oh my God, that's so bad. I'm so sorry. I've never done this before, so who knows if anyone will even watch this. Just me talking about random stuff. But I hope you're having a good day, and let's make some music. I'm not gonna record that part because I'm really not that great. So no one wants to listen to that. Go look up Yo-Yo Ma or Pablo Casals. Actually, the Bach cello suites is kind of a good story. Pablo Casals found them in a secondhand store, I believe in Spain. After the Spanish Civil War, he was like browsing in their version of the Goodwill or whatever. I don't know. Anyways, he found the manuscript, the sheet music, and took it home, and no one had heard it before. And at first people thought it was just like an etude or an exercise to improve your technique, but it ended up being a beautiful piece of music for the cello, which at the time of when Bach lived was not really considered an instrument that was a solo instrument. It was like part of the orchestra or the ensemble. You know, like the violin was a solo instrument. So it's even more magical knowing that story, and that that sheet music survived years and years, and someone discovered it. The right person discovered it, someone who was an excellent cellist, and recorded it. And now it is part of the canon of music that all cellists like to play, and it's been translated, or it's been transposed into music for like the guitar. You can hear a lot of guitarists play it. I think violinists and violists may play it too. But yeah, I'm gonna go make some music. Anyways, have a great day, and I'll talk to you all later. Oh, and I forgot to say, I'm wearing a hand knit sweater. This was the Floribunda cardigan, I think by Susan Crawford. It's a worsted wool weight sweater I knit in some Brooklyn tweed. And you knit it in the round, and then you steek it, which was my first time steeking a sweater. It was very fun, not scary, not hard. I did there, can you see? I did a crochet edge. I don't know if you can see that finish. So I crocheted on both sides of the steek, and then I cut it open. Oh, I love wearing hand knits. I'm also wearing a pair of hand knit socks, but I'm late for lunch, so I'm not gonna stop and show you. Plus, they're pretty old. I knit them like 3 years ago. Maybe 2 years ago, I'm not sure. Okay, hope you're having a good day too. Hello all. So my dad and I, say hi Dad. Oh, he's wearing a hand knit sweater. I made him of flax. I held 2 strands of Brooklyn tweed arbor together, I think, and swatched, and
swatched?
If it's a nice, yeah, look at that. Anyways, we are out running some last minute errands for Thanksgiving. We were looking for a potato masher. And at the one store, I was like, I'm not gonna pay $20 for that potato masher. That's ridiculous. So we went to Target, and they were all out. So we went back to the other store, and I paid $20 for the potato masher. It was actually in the back seat. Mash. My dad is making the potatoes for Thanksgiving. Thank you, Dad. Mm-hmm. And now we're just heading back to my place, and then my dad is gonna go back to the ranch, as he calls his place these days.
The ranch.
And we're gonna wrap up the evening. I'm hoping to finally get in some exercise, and then I have to cook dinner and make cranberry sauce. Do you have anything you'd like to add, Dad?
No.
Well, that is a resoundingly strong response.
Yep.
Okay, bye. Well, this is where we started the day, and I am gonna call it a night. I cooked dinner, I rode the exercise bike, and I also made the cranberry sauce for Thanksgiving. So, oh, the light. Sorry, you guys, this is, ugh. So now I'm going to take a nice hot bath for a little bit and then maybe knit, maybe read a little bit, depend on how late it is, and then go to bed and hopefully sleep well so that I can do more Thanksgiving prep tomorrow. I hope you all enjoyed this vlog. I may try to do this in December. We'll see. It depends on how the editing goes because, yeah, me and technology, yeah, I don't like editing videos. Anyways, have a nice night and happy Thanksgiving if that's something you celebrate. If not, then I hope you have a nice day with whatever you do.